The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Giles has, however, prepared the newspapers for you. And Ultra Girl has dropped off the stuff here as well.
I trust you going more than Sophie. He seems legit.
I mean, he's just on peyote,
Yeah.
which is predictable crazy.
I mean,
You're Russian.
He knows what you're thinking.
Anyway, who wants the newspaper?
I would take the newspaper.
Yeah, just the one.
Little presence of death. That is how Police Detective Lieutenant Bruce Drake described the sudden return of America's most forgotten villain, the Lunatic. His name is the Lunatic. Confirming his identity, the madman himself appeared on screens all over Cold Rocks, prompting locals to ask, how did he manage that? Cavorting before a stolen bus and the kidnapped children within, along with a rambling series of demands, he also provided the means to his defeat. Hidden amongst the thousands of brightly wrapped bombs and presents were clues which could lead to his capture. The police have asked we reprint the ones found so far, so that anyone who can solve them might aid police. The people of Cold Rocks are reminded not to open any gifts they see lying around. Who opens gifts they see lying around? Show of hands, who in this vehicle would open a gift they found on the side of the road?
I'm sleeping, it's all good.
Is it from the spirits?
I don't know, do they like you using gingham?
Do the spirits often give you wrapped Christmas presents?
Yeah, words.
Who said they were Christmas?
Well,
How else would I know where to return it to? Unless it was addressed.
Couldn't you run a magic scan to determine the last person who touched it?
No.
Okay. As they could contain a dangerous substance or explosive. What has its bottom at the top? I stay away from the DMV, they give me gas. It can get steamy here, but it ain't no greenhouse. Get to glass, gone right past. Sources in the United States Navy have revealed that the bright lights seen in the upper atmosphere were caused by a half-squadron of Star Vipers interdicting a Krell assault vessel. That was definitely a scout. Of a new design. It was no design. According to the source, who prefers to remain nameless, a group of vessels identified as Krell by their power signatures approached Earth where the patrolling half-squadron encountered them. While most of the ships turned tail at the sight of Earth's might, one persisted, apparently trying to bluff their way past the Star Vipers, before being fired upon and almost destroyed. The Krell were saved by the mutant menace Ultra Girl, who assisted their breach into Earth by hurling the craft into the ocean. Misguided attempt to help, or treason? We're here.
I'm not looking at this moment. I have a big map now. My
gonna-
computer is a big map.
I'm gonna get changed into that spare costume you mentioned that you've got.
No one's woken me up.
Oh, well.
No, we want to let you sleep.
Wake up.
What?
We're here.
Oh, I'll have a communication line for
Did you get enough
the
sleep
time
to...
slot, right?
I don't know until I try.
They did give you one.
Probably best not to, because you don't want to waste it.
Universe man, come in.
Just turn it off and then get back to the map.
Apparently Iron Soap's got some spare costumes here.
Yeah,
You
somewhere.
know I can hear you.
Yeah, whereabouts are they?
She'll show you. Take a left, and then two 2 doors down and then a right. And the 4th locker.
If you hit the
Yours is in the third
interrogation
locker.
chamber, you've gone too far.
Don't go to the gas chamber.
So I can just see ya.
You have permission to enter. That's approved, yes.
Oh, it's even got a code-sensitive lock on the door.
How did he get your measurements though?
I know where you live!
So I'll get changed.
So will I.
Cool.
Skirt was...
Yours is magic. You don't care.
Is my skirt always this short? I guess so.
You gained weight on all of that space food.
No, it's definitely shorter. Game would know.
Yes, you would.
Then
I mean,
go
like,
back.
it's probably, like, slightly off compared to, like, everything. Compared to
Yeah,
normal
everything's. Why is it?
I mean, like,
a little bit
like-
shorter.
Like, your costume is probably, like, looks slightly different, because it looks like what I remember it looking like, not like...
That and you probably thought, yeah, his costume's currently pretty dorky. I'll make him look cooler.
It is actually quite dorky. I haven't had it upgraded since we
I'll put
started.
blue lightning bolts on it. And
Why has it got a cape?
The T-Rex.
And an Iron Soap sidekick logo.
Oh, they all have the Ouroboros. So.
so yeah, I'll return back to the hangar or whatever it was.
It's a secret underground bat cave.
Yeah.
The
The main
It's a
chamber.
soap cave.
The main chamber.
Do you need a hand with this?
Nebuchadnezzar or whatever.
I need you to try to get a hold of Ultra Girl. And then the Time Squad.
Can I see that paper, please? Thank you.
You there, Ultra Girl?
Well, he said he was avoiding the DMV, so we can we see what kind of coverage they've got?
Well, I
The
mean,
phone
it's,
rings. What? Yeah? What? Who called? Why?
well, Xander did. Because I need to know what's happened in town.
No, what's happened in town?
Where are you?
Norwich.
Why?
Well, because I am. Like I said, I would be busy in England.
Did she? I thought she
Yes.
told him that.
Yeah, she did, but he assumes he told you.
Did you tell anyone?
Yeah.
Who?
Well, the gamer and, you know.
Sorry to have bothered you.
I'll give back the phone.
So how is England anyway?
Where? No, really, what's so important?
He wanted me to call you and ask what was going on in town. There's the lunatics back.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Some super villain that disappeared and's come back, and he's got hostages. But anyway,
So deal with it.
that was the idea. Thanks for saving us. Anyway,
Oh, sure, no problem.
I'll owe you one. We have to organise another date. I mean, outing date.
Well, so long as your sister's okay.
What do you mean? Yeah. Have you heard from her?
No.
Neither. I can't get a hold of her.
Wait, what was the point of going to the moon then?
But that was it. I can't get a hold of her to get the stuff to her.
It looks like you have a busy day ahead of you.
When isn't it?
As long as you can get a hold of Xander, it'll be fine. He can probably handle it.
What? What? Who? What? Xander, what?
All right. Have a nice sleep. I don't know what time of day it is there, so
Good.
no. Bye, Dave.
Goodbye.
You've missed the game. Oh, that was no help.
No.
Sure, you don't want a hand on this thing.
I mean, if you can figure it out, be my guest. I need the thing back.
Can I play with your computer?
Computer, I give Xander access.
Acknowledge.
Disregard security protocols.
Is that wise?
4.36. and 12.7, and disregard Xander attempts to use the computer, so self-destruct protocol.
Is that wise?
For 30 minutes.
Anything you say, Thomas.
The white man sure is interesting.
So I'll try to search out.
I'm watching you.
I know you are. And I then
Don't
search.
try any law breaking.
First thing I search out is what those protocols would do if I access them.
I'm not telling you that.
So
Is that-
I just want to know
Protocol
what
7.2, you don't get to know what the protocols are, except for that one.
I don't want to fuck it up by accidentally doing something.
Then don't try things.
You know I'm right here.
I know that. I'm talking to the computer. Just
Xander, can you bring up the DMV locations? on
Duke.
that? So it said he's avoiding DMV locations, so it's more likely he's going to be outside of there.
That's marked on your map.
No, it's
So I'll be
it's a
trying-
riddle. It's not a.
I'll be trying to search
not
for
literally
anything
the
that's
DMV.
similar.
Scorpion, a
Or
clown
anyone
on a
else's
unicycle.
ideas. Using the newspapers, what gets sent into them, using my back doors into the police to find out what information they know.
Where is the DMV on this, by the way, actually? I just trying to find it real quick.
Down the bottom of the wang.
Okay.
Don't I have
See,
a
it's
hook?
in red, near the highway.
I've got a hook into
Just
the.
below
Oh,
the...
yeah, I see.
I've got a hook into the DMV as well, don't I?
No,
No, I didn't. I didn't get there, did I?
you chose not to.
Yes. So I'll be you hooking into the
No one has anything useful.
Then I'll go on the dark web or whatever to find out what the geeks are talking about.
Star Trek, porn.
Well, yeah, I know that stuff. But they would like riddles and see if anyone there's got clues on the riddles.
A league. I'm not looking like. If you take it literally, like where's the bottom of the top? It has its bottom at the top. A league. I stay away from the DMV. They give me gas. I can get steamy in here, but they ain't no grease. I'm not gonna jump into people's pants. Like, get to Glasgow and I pass. Like that's the line I'm trying to work out.
Yes, it seems that they're not much help either because it would. Their suggestion was that the answers to this must be so incredibly location specific that there's no chance of anyone figuring it out unless they were familiar with the location.
Has the glass thing got anything to do with that 2 kilometers circle of glass out in the desert?
Could be, or it could be the industrial section.
Whereabouts was the glass? Which side of the?
South.
It's down here, I believe, somewhere southeast.
The steam plant.
I'll give you another local knowledge roll if you want. This is going nowhere fast.
26.
You're fairly certain that, following your sort of what has a bottom at its top, a leg, and following like your connections with the steam plant being sort of like the next super obvious clue. You remember, would you necessarily remember this? Probably because you've been here. There used to be a strip club called Hot Legs,
That's what I was wondering about when I asked about the steam plant things. They heard the steam plant.
but it was in the north of the city.
Oh.
That's far away from the DMV.
Mm.
I mean, are the Pterodino towers mostly glass, or are they?
What was the last line? Let's get
They
to
could
glass.
certainly look like it.
Yeah.
Computer, bring up the location of Hog Legs.
No such location exists.
Former location.
It's in the north, just south of the Pterodino Cup.
You can't see what's happening around that area at the moment.
Show traffic congestion and police vehicle locations in that area.
It's yellow.
Psiman, you have access to the police radar?
Of course.
I'll tell him the area of the city.
Is this section of the city less or more on fire?
There's only remote fires where people have an opening presence.
I've brought it up on the screen now too.
On Psiman's screen.
No, on your
Oh,
computer.
Is there some kind
Oh,
of there's
I've
footage or
got back
picture
door
of
to the
this
police
bus that was
Yeah,
taken
network.
with the kids on, right?
Sure.
Can we get an ID on the bus itself? Is there a bus number or
Yeah, it's bus 14.
can we narrow down what region of the city bus 14 would have operated in collecting school children?
Yes, it was a school bus for the Richard Milhouse Nixon High.
Which is down here, around the middle.
Right, well, we can keep standing here and staring at screens, or we can go. And by we, I mean you. I can drive you there, though.
Why don't you use your other suit?
I don't have another suit.
Are you forgetting, sir? The Type 0.
No.
Computer, where's the Type 0 suit stored so we can help him get it? Trying to be friendly here. I can increase your RAM capacity. Make you run faster. I can make you run faster.
I know. I don't think the Type 0's too big. One, it doesn't fit in the car properly. And two, what do you just want me to walk through the wall?
It would be better to have some backup at least.
We do have.
Unknown quantity.
Alright, I have to watch the new guy. Fine, I'll get in this suit.
Shall I prepare the loading girdle, sir?
Very well.
Rubber pants?
I'm going to make them all go to the waiting room. They don't get to watch this.
Tell.
Yeah. Where's the leotard?
So I would have locked up all my back doors and left.
You don't have any.
Oh, my back doors that were into other
Yeah,
areas.
he called him the police station.
Oh, sure. Okay, so half an hour later, you're in the suit.
And we could have gone and he could have turned up later.
Who would you have?
Yeah. I'll go jump in the front seat. Ah!
He cuts it in the
I
front.
know! That's the...
I'm going to stay as far away inside the vehicle as I can from the middle monstrosity.
So, right by the reactor again.
Right up against the lid wall.
Strangely warm and comforting.
So off you go.
Yep.
Right, so I'm guessing I'll
Where are
drive.
you going?
No, because when I plug in, I get access to it.
No, you can plug in the drive store.
We're going to former location of Hot Leaks.
Oh, it's in your GPS.
Yeah.
say GPS, but it's not really.
You hit there.
I'll check on my games to make sure there aren't damage while I was waiting anyway.
Well, they're waterlogged. So yeah, right in the approximate location where it was. The entire area is going to be developed. So I'm not really sure exactly where it was, because even the street layout is different.
What is this area now?
It's the area right beneath the sort of old Pterodino industrial park, commercial park area. Above the golf. Well, no, below. Is that above the golf course?
Okay, between the golf course and the Pterodino Towers.
What building location-wise is roughly where it is? Where it was? Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
a couple of blocks area is kind of there. I mean,
Well, there's the mall right nearby, but
there are things like
well,
there's an office building, there's a gas station, there's a fucking joiner, there's like a closed down movie theater that was new but now isn't.
Was it the one I broke?
Nope.
What was the...
There's a glazier and
Kitty glass.
and a bed store of all things.
Who has the thing? Do I have the thing? I had the thing.
You have the thing.
I always have the thing.
Yes.
Well, heaven forbid anyone else ever have the thing.
I have the folder for the thing.
I think we all have folders for the thing.
I do believe I have all the things. Not this one. Yeah, I have all the...
well, I actually
All
found
the
some things today that you didn't have. Yes.
So there's just like... It's just an area. There's
Yeah.
just like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's some things.
No, Stephen has the thing.
Well, the word gas was mentioned in the
There was a
DMV
gas
one,
station.
when there's
Yeah,
a gas
I
station.
stay away from the DMV, they give me gas.
I thought that last bit might be something, but couldn't find anything on the map. And then we've got a glazier for...
Yeah.
So, the buildings around, obviously, are they like the glazier is over to the left or right, or compared to the gas station?
Okay, assuming you brought it up at an intersection,
Yeah.
there's a to the north, from furthest away to the closest that you can see. There's a office building is occupying that sort of side. There's a glazier, a bed store, a generic furniture store, a closed down movie theater, and on the corner is a gas station. It's a 44 if you care. Then sort of like going down further down the road towards the west. Yes. From the furthest away to the closest, on one side there is a toy store, a comic book store that is closed, another comic book store that is closed, a clothing store that targets young people. Oh, and right next door, a Hot Topic.
Targets
So your
young
store.
people.
Like the lunatic.
And then on the other side of the road, there is an insurance office, panel beaters, what's a water store? A water store? Whatever that means. And then you come back to the corner of the gas station. And then going south, there is a groceries, a baker's, a millinery. That's hats.
Alright.
Like a knick-knack gift shop thing on the corner. And on the other side of the road, there's a shoe store right beside an insurance broker, a bail bonds place, and another insurance adjuster. Oh, that might actually be the same one. Yeah. And then west, there's a drugstore, by that which I mean an American drugstore, which is basically like
East, you mean?
yeah.
Sorry.
a drugstore, like the American version of a drugstore, which is just like a generic
Like a twofold.
twofold, but they also sell. They also
Like
fill
pharmaceuticals.
prescription and that sort of thing. A tobacco. We wait.
I found this newspaper article. Handsome Drake here, Thomas Drake, was seen driving through the frightened city with a car full of beautiful women and one uninteresting man.
If only they knew.
Thomas Drake cruised the streets with 60 women, one of whom was confirmed to be immaculate brandy snap Anthony Smart's current blonde pudding. The undisputed fact.
Immaculate brandy snap.
At least all the cum-covered Snickers bars.
Splattered Snickers. Amusing.
A lot of these places you probably couldn't hide a school bus.
He doesn't
Bus depot. Carrying on. The taxi place come and goes.
Yeah.
Another taxi place, Saints Taxis. And then on the other side of the road, you've got a hardware store, a candy store, and Honest Business Front. And underneath it's got Mafia inside.
Oh, we had a quick look around the depot to see if there's a bus parked there.
There's a bus there!
Number 14.
Yes!
Are there children in it?
No.
Are there presents in it?
No.
I imagine this depot's number 14.
Yes.
Don't know.
And
It's not a school bus.
No, it's not a school bus.
It's a tour bus.
Alright.
See, one thing's a big giveaway. The fact that I've bothered to detail this area tells you automatically you're in the right
We're in
side.
the right spot. So, generic business 1, 2, 3.
I think that must be what water store meant, is that I was running out of ideas for places. I was like, the water store!
Like, we need this later, but
Yeah! The water store! The water! Get your water here! Don't use other liquids to sustain yourself like mercury. You're gonna own water from the water store! 100% guaranteed, not solid!
summary
Especially in this
Roblox,
heat.
man. Yeah.
Oh, incidentally, it is another record high. In fact, it is so hot, ordinary people might die.
I'm staying in the car.
Staying in the car.
No, you're not staying in the car. I'm staying in the car.
He ejects you, you die. Cool, I'm going to the toilet while you run up on your character.
Hey!
Pull out Nikita's.
She has... Isn't she a speed character?
Yes! Not allowed.
She's an ordinary girl.
which one of these is the Glazier?
I think north. I'm
See,
assuming.
I was thinking the bed store. Because it can get steamy. And there ain't no greenhouse.
And it's got
And
a leg.
in between the
It's got
gas...
legs. Beds
It's
have
in
legs.
between the gas station and the glass place.
I mean, like, the water store could get steamy. There might be a connection there, but it feels
It's
so
a
flimsy.
water store.
Obviously, less effort was put into
Actually,
it.
I fucking guarantee you there's like a spread, like not even like a mineral water store or something that just sells like Ponzi mineral water to fuckwits.
Like Thomas
Guaranteed.
Drake.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just tap water.
It's just
Lemon
Just uses it for the shower.
What kind of asshole is responsible for the drink water?
Yeah, decided the water store is called Steamies. Just because it led confusion.
I picked the bed store.
Why? Because you think it would get hot in here, so take off all your clothes. No, see, the only thing saving you right now is the fact that it's morning.
I know, it's only morning at the moment, so...
Okay, so you burst into the bed store in your giant metal suit.
I had them investigate the bed store first.
Okay, so Soviet, Bevan, and the gamer, along with
And
their
Skip
burly
Walker.
Indian friend in the leathers with the headdress, walk into a bed store.
I'm staying in the car, too hot.
A currently open bed store?
Nope.
Oh, so
I
it's
suppose
still
it's the chaos
3:09
of the
a.m.
city.
is it?
There's a sign in the window that says closed due to son being kidnapped by lunatic.
I can lend you my universal key if need be.
Isn't that just a battering ram?
So I have a lock.
Isn't that just a battering ram?
I mean, in the suit it is. But
Isn't
I
that
have...
built into the other suit?
No, but I actually have a lock.
He hands you a battering ram.
Shaped lock pad.
I could pick this myself without it. Be changed sometime.
So anyway,
You can peer through the window of the beanstalk, so imagine this.
okay. It looks like a bed store.
No,
Been to a big store? Fucking boring! I mean, yeah, they're necessary.
Fortunately, I'm feeling a bit tired from all the boring. There's beds everywhere.
this can be
They get really annoyed when you try to sleep on the bed.
no movement or like out of place lights or anything like that.
Looks perfectly ordinary bed store,
Looks like a perfectly ordinary beanstalk.
said Mr. Peyote Dreams.
But have you ever been into a bed store before?
Once it was a harrowing experience.
Once long ago, when my people traveled the flat lands, and there, a bed store was. They got mattresses and then their people sat not upon the stone, but upon the posturepedic. There was no woe together.
Just get in the fucking bed store and have a look around.
Okay, so they get into the bed store.
I'm still in the car.
Everyone but Soviet and Thomas gets into the bed store.
I'd like to investigate. Area.
Do so.
$28.
There is a brightly coloured present sitting on one of the beds.
There's a prison on the bed.
Better
I've
not
got
just
a
be
bad
you wearing
feeling
just
about
some
this.
ribbons.
Well, why would it be?
Just going to sign out into a couch.
Magic happens. Fucking magic!
Two little lights, and they go zip off into the.
Hell, listen!
Pretty much.
Oh god!
That is now canon.
Oh god! Hell, listen! Oh, listen! Hey!
However,
Hell,
listen!
Listen!
They are detectable by sound.
Hey!
Hell!
Listen!
Listen!
Simon, do the presents explode when you open them or when you pick them up?
They're random. Some of them are explosives. Some of them contain gifts. Some of them contain clues.
That one could contain a clue.
We don't know what happened when you picked them up.
But the explosive ones, when you touch them, do they just explode?
Some of them do.
So even that's random.
Who knows?
What, just from touching them? You don't even have to open them and
Some
they
of them are
explode?
activated by sound. Hey! Listen!
Obviously not this one.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Still kneeling there. Two more.
Spectra, try to levitate that present outside.
I'm investigating at the moment. I don't really have enough.
I'm gonna go back while they're playing with it.
Don't come in and open it.
I can open it.
I hope you don't explode.
It won't matter in that suit.
That's why I'm opening it.
It's like 9 million pounds of wrought iron.
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy who just walked through a bunch of
You
mines.
just crouch around there.
If anything, this suit is probably more indestructible than the other one. It's just slower, heavier, and less capable.
And dumb.
And it's not well made. It's pretty ugly.
You thought the other Black Knight suit was gonna be. That one was slick!
Yeah, compared to this.
At least you're not just sitting out in the car going.
That's what I'm going to be doing, though.
That's what I'm doing.
I will investigate the present. I'll pick it up.
Can't tell anything about its weight because it's an magic glove.
Take
And
it
it
up.
doesn't have good pressure sensors.
I'll take it outside.
Okay.
I will open it in the street.
Are you making
They pull
sure
the
there's
ribbon
no...
off and the top goes.
Uh-oh.
And inside is a remote controlled Lamborghini.
Take out the Lamborghini. Open the room.
Soviet, I need you to pilot this Lamborghini for me. My thoughts are too big.
Okay.
Was there a remote with it?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it works. Batteries included.
Okay. I'm being very cautious for a start, and then I'll.
Is it a regular remote control
Yeah.
tool? Okay.
You got present.
Does it look like this place has been broken into, or he was let into it?
Yeah, there aren't any real signs of forced entry.
Anyway, the remotes go around any rooms up and any ways down.
Bed store's clean.
I don't see anything here.
Hey, listen!
How about looking through some of the other buildings, see what else there is?
Which one?
Check the water store.
There's not a
On
lot
it.
of people in the area, is there?
No, there isn't.
But still, was it like 8? Or was it even earlier?
Like about 9:30 now.
I'm just gonna double check. Just go stand outside and double check for like any aircraft or anything flying by. Just for a.
There's a lot of activity more in the southern part of the city.
Spirit of the Eagle, take flight. And I fly up into the air.
A huge gust of wind sound at a feather falling from the sky announces his takeoff.
Once I achieve enough height to get a roughly bird's eye view of just the area we're working in, I will use my eagle vision, and I want to locate the 4 buildings that I have suspicions about. Are the ones named in the ones that might be named in the clues: so the gas station, the nightclub, the water store, even though it might not be. What was the bed store? Was the other?
This is the bed store.
Stevie.
That's the one we had.
Yeah, and the glazier. Those 4 buildings.
Okay, so on top of the roof of the night, this is the only real thing you see that makes it stand up. On top of the roof of the nightclub is a prison.
Swoop down and get it.
Just swap the
Feather.
buffalo and open it.
Yeah. Quick, before I fly down to investigate that, just do a bunch of like in the middle of these 4 buildings, and then like, what if it was actually a triangle?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, yeah.
And I do have some seriously good vision, and I can use it for fine detailed tasks like tracking and
Excellent. Give me a roll.
perception.
Yeah.
Or investigation.
Hey, whichever's better.
Perception. And I'm looking at the right sheet. I had to make sure I wasn't looking at the other one.
Oh.
20.
That'd be
Not a
great.
nat 20 yet.
Okay, so you're above everything. It means you wouldn't be able to see in the windows. Right. So yeah, no, there's not really anything else.
Cool. And then I will swoop down upon the nightclub
Okay.
roof, transform into the might of the buffalo.
So you're like a were buffalo kind of thing, or is he?
No, he's not cursed.
No, but I mean, does he look like this
Yeah,
half man,
kind
half
of like
buffalo?
a big buffalo man, and then
Yeah.
like I don't get like bird facial features.
Yeah.
I just get the wings for that one. And then holding my breath and hoping things don't go terribly wrong, I'll open the present on the roof of the night.
You pull the ribbon and the top bursts off, glitter flies everywhere, and there's this, and there's just this. Which goes on and on and on from a little tape recorder inside.
Press pause on the tape recorder.
Okay.
Like, and now you explode.
It explodes.
It explodes.
Yep.
I
And
get to learn how damage works.
it's not enough to damage you, it's just enough to
Is it
destroy the
just-
tape recorder.
Ah.
It didn't
really
have like
hard
a
to
little
take damage
note
in this game.
attached to it or anything, did it?
I'll gather the charred remains of the package in case anyone else can get any intel from it. Probably not. And
Yeah, this is a spring.
That looks like a box that's been on fire.
how tall's the nightclub?
2-story.
Ooh, I can just drop off
You probably can't. Thumb.
into the alleyway and come out to. So I found another prison up there. It was a tape recorder. You might have heard the laughing. I paused it and it did this.
You know, if you destroy the evidence, I can't find it. Next time anyone finds a laughing tape recorder, let me look at it first. Can you just transform forever? You just flick through them over and over again?
It takes me a few seconds, but yeah.
Okay. How's the water plant going?
There's water in there.
There's water in here.
And a present.
And a present.
Like floating on the water.
It's inside a fish tank of water.
It's actually inside the fish tank.
Sunk or floating?
Sunk.
Hopefully it's a toy boat. You can open it since you can clearly survive the explosions.
Repeat the same one.
So you're opening it while it's underwater?
So it's in a. Do we take it out of the fish tank first? Or do we open it while it's in the water?
Take it out, why not? YOLO.
We'll remove it from the fish tank. Carefully.
And take it outside?
Once it's outside of the water, it explodes in your hand. And something goes plop into the water. And you hear...
Another tape recorder?
Yes.
Now
Is there
ruined
anything-
by water?
Yes.
Is there anything written on the tape recorder? You can see.
Yes.
What's written on the tape recorder?
Should have stayed down.
Gas station.
Is shut.
No one around.
It's like the big garage door closed.
Yes.
If I open it, is there a bus inside?
How are you opening? Oh, because
Strength
you
of his suit.
Okay, you destroy the garage door while opening it, and yeah, there's a bus in there.
Does it say 14?
Yes.
And it's a school bus.
Yes.
Nobody touch it. Probably explode.
There is a small envelope with a ribbon around it, sitting on the driver's seat of the bus.
Again, I cannot open that with my hands.
Yeah, I'd rather you didn't. When you get out of the bus before. Can you levitate it out, or I don't know. The envelope, that is. Rather
Not
not.
without being able to see it, otherwise I might not want to grab
We'll go around to the side and
Or any of the, like, if any of the
If
windows
it wasn't
are
so
open
hot,
or
I could
something.
probably create a sheet of ice underneath it and lift it up, but
it'll
it'd
probably
melt
get
in
the
the
envelope
heat.
wet.
And then get the envelope wet as well, yes.
So I'll go to Bevan beside the
I'm gonna search the convenience storage area / the front area of the garage.
Okay.
A Native American man robbing a convenience store. What a shock.
Oh! And can I use my investigation to try and see if there are footprints and marks and
Yes, you can, and no, there aren't.
not even him? Or an absence of
There's
marks.
a distinct absence of marks.
And the distinct absence of marks goes in one direction, or
Surprisingly clean everywhere.
but how far does that cleanness go?
It extends all through the garage area.
See if there's a pit or something here.
What there happens to be, because most places have one, yeah.
Hand.
Oh,
Goes in.
listen!
Oh my god.
No! 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 One thing will do that. One thing.
Everything, everywhere you found.
The hand just goes hand. You push it, and it goes gloves, 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 gloves.
Yeah,
That's
send
handy
another one
work.
out to
No, no,
Sophie.
no. It'll be, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
The face and this hand. Yeah, nothing happened.
Open it.
Don't breathe on.
You're gonna need another hand.
Nail. Turning it towards so he can
Okay,
read what's
so on the back, it says, "Don't let the lack of children get you down."
So,
level 1 complete.
see if there's actually a pit. The pit goes, see if it goes anywhere apart from
It goes down.
and down and down. That's mean how far down will it go.
Oh,
There's no.
but usually just under standing room.
Is it just a regular pit?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes, we can. Ordinary.
No, that sudden wooden floor.
Are you expecting a pitfall?
No, but the secret entrance maybe.
In a gas station.
And it's pitch.
I've seen secret entrances in strange places. Accidentally on a wall.
Are you doing that?
Yeah. Luck roll. 17.
Sure, we're dragging on and you should have solved this by now. You lean on one of the signs and it goes click, and the wall slides open.
Hey
You
guys,
fall down the stairs.
go!
Damage.
I'm out cold.
Yeah.
I lost Sander.
Spider-Man. Get out of it. Easy, let me explain it to you. Spider-Man is like in a funny book. It's a cartoon guy, you know? I mean, he ain't a real person. It's just a drawing. You know what I mean?
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.